Operating the CleanFire outdoor wood furnace can be summarized with 2 steps. 1. Load the furnace while there is plenty of charred wood and coals remaining in the firebox. And 2. Maintain airflow through the furnace. Here is a furnace that has been cut in half. The wood and coals burn near the bottom of the firebox. The smoke and gases are released and can only go one direction, down, through the coal bed into the reaction chamber. Secondary air is added through the air charge tube, causing the smoke and gases to ignite, making a fireball in the afterburner. Reloading the furnace works just like adding wood to a campfire. The new wood sits on top of the charred wood and coals, and it does not burn right away. Rather, as the charred wood and coals burn, they heat up and dry out the newly loaded wood. The wood must be dry before it reaches the bottom burning area of the firebox. Initial fire up, first fire of the season. The first time the furnace is started, a coal bed needs to be established. See the initial fire up video and the furnace owner's manual for details on initially firing up the furnace. Day-to-day operation. Before loading the furnace with wood, use the cleaning rod to maintain airflow. First, push the cleaning rod under the door frame and in the corners of the firebox. Next, run it along the sides of the firebox and make sure the primary air delivery tubes are free of obstruction. Make a pass through the middle of each side of the firebox to loosen ash. Finally, run the cleaning rod along both sides of the air charge tube, making a passageway for air to flow down into the reaction chamber. Ashes can plug the passageway, whereas coals do not block airflow. With regular use of the cleaning rod, ashes fall into the reaction chamber and the coals stay. Once a passageway for air is established, the furnace can be loaded with wood. Loading the furnace. Just like with a campfire, make sure there is plenty of remaining charred wood and coals when reloading the furnace with wood. The reserve mode on the Firestar controller may help to reserve a portion of the previous wood load. It can be adjusted in the controller settings if needed. As you go through several firebox loads of wood, ashes accumulate in the reaction chamber. Occasionally, these will need to be removed to maintain airflow through the furnace. The rear door makes it easy to maintain airflow through the EasyView heat exchanger. As needed, remove the tension-fit turbulators with the pliers and run the cleaning rod through the heat exchanger, all the way up into the chimney area. Replace the turbulators when done. Furnace performance. You can easily verify that your furnace is operating properly with the Firestar controller and by using myfirestar.com. The furnace should get to 100% for most burn cycles. If it's not getting to 100% for most burn cycles, go back to the basics. Check airflow through the furnace and make sure the furnace is reloaded with plenty of charred wood and coals remaining. Furnace performance can be viewed on myfirestar.com. Here is an ideal history chart where the furnace has been getting to 100% every time. More information is available in your Furnace Quick Guide and by entering your furnace serial number on woodmaster.com/support.